One of the hardest things to get done as an independent artist is to get your music in front of the right people who are more inclined to listen to it. Whether you're just starting out or looking to boost your current strategy, we've got you covered to get your music heard out there. If this is the first time you're listening to me, I'm Shay Jose. I'm a DJ producer based in Sydney, Australia, and I'm also a record label owner. In the last 3 years, I've managed to amass over 2 million Spotify plays and have my music supported by some of the world's biggest melodic techno and progressive house artists. As such, in this video, we'll break down some of the ways as to how I promote my music on Spotify and the techniques I use to trigger the algorithmic plays to grow my audience and get music in front of the right people. So with that, let's get into the video. With over billions of users, Meta offers a massive audience waiting to discover your music. I'll walk you through how I set up my targeted ads when I have a new release and how to reach the right fans, maximizing the budget for the best results. So right now we're in my Meta Ads Manager. If you don't know how to actually set up your Meta Ads Manager, I'll link some videos above where you can actually watch videos from Andrew Southworth and Tom Dupree who can actually help you out on actually getting to this point and setting up your Facebook pixel. For the purposes of this video, we're going to assume that you know how to actually set up the Facebook pixel and you're just looking to know how to actually create an ad and maximize your ad spend to drive traffic to your song. For the purposes of this ad, we'll be looking at my track Sincala and how I use Facebook ads to actually drive some traffic to get this track triggered by the algorithmic plays within Spotify. As you can see here, so far we've hit around 25,000 streams, and that's been really from a period from the 17th of June to about the 11th of July. Now, full transparency, I actually turned this ad off around Friday the 5th of July. I've recently just turned it back on, and this drop off that I've had here is an indication of the drop off of the ads actually coming undone. However, we managed to actually trigger some algorithmic plays which actually help this ad or this song to continue performing. So right now, if we look at this, we've had 25,000 plays or thereabouts in about a month, and we managed to get the track in front of 652 playlists, which I think is really good for about less than a month worth of promoting. Most of the actual traffic has come from radio, and if we put this to 2015, you can see we've got about 2,200 plays just coming from radio, about 948 coming from Release Radar, and 643 from Discover Weekly. So it's only just hit Discover Weekly in the last couple of weeks. So I actually envisage this number growing quite a bit. We've also got a couple of third-party playlists that have added the track, which has been great, and my own playlist, which I drive traffic to. So let's get into the Ads Manager and show you how I actually set up the ad for this campaign. So let's dive into Facebook's Ads Manager and set up a new campaign and show you how to actually set this up for an existing release. As you can see here, I've already set up one release for my track Sincala, which I've just turned on actually today, but we'll go through the process of how to actually set this up for a brand new release. So what you would do is click Create, hit Engagement, because we want to actually use conversion campaigns, as this will give us the best chance to be able to get the user to actually click on our landing page and confirm that the action that we want them to do, which is essentially click on the landing page and actually save our song, actually counts and uses our budget towards that. So we'll click on Engagement, click Continue. I always use manual campaigns, so click down the bottom here, click Continue. We'll just give our campaign a name. So for the purposes of this, we'll call it Sincala Test. Scroll down the bottom. Don't choose any categories, leave this as it is. Engagement, leave that as it is. Advantage campaign budget. Now this is important if you want to actually set up multiple engagement ad sets. Basically turn this on. What this will allow us is to actually split our budget amongst multiple engagement ad sets and allow our budget to be used in the winning ad set and winning ads that actually are performing better. So we'll set this to $5. It's daily budget. And you can hit A/B testing as well, but we can do that after. Click Next. So at this point, you are asked to actually set up the name of your ad set. So for the purposes of these, we'll call it Sincala Latin 1 Open Targeting. We want to be able to choose websites. The performance goal is going to be conversions. We want to be able to use our Facebook pixel. And the conversion type we want is actually to use Hype Edit Smart Link Click. Go down the bottom. We want the ad to start today. And the locations that we want to use, we want to actually click Edit. And usually what I would do, because I'm actually trying to target Latin America only in this, I would just put the Latin American countries in here. For example, we'll put Argentina, put Peru, Brazil, etc. Once you've actually populated your countries, scroll further down the bottom. We want to choose switch to original audience and options. And what we want to do is actually scroll down to advantage detail targeting. And what we want to do is actually choose anyone who's actually listening to Spotify. What we want to do is actually change the age to be between 18 and whatever the demographic is under your Spotify for artists. Mine's usually about 46, 47. So we'll put it for these purposes 46-year-olds. So that means it will actually show the ad to people between the ages of 18 to 46 within these countries. As we've left this as open targeting, what we will do is actually just leave the next define further options. However, if you wanted to actually say target anyone that's using Spotify and also target anyone that listens to progressive house or listens to techno, you could do that here. So for that example, you could say target anyone who uses Spotify, hit define further, and then you could say techno music as an interest. Now, I've found that open targeting tends to actually work better. The cost per click is a little bit lower, but it also depends on from campaign to campaign. So I would ask you to maybe try both open targeting and maybe do a defined targeting to see what actually works better. So for the purposes of this, we'll just leave this open. Now the ad placements. We want to make sure that we click manual placements, because manual placements will actually give us a better chance to be able to drive where we want our ad to be shown. For the purposes of Facebook and Meta ads, I've actually found that stories tend to actually work better. So what I will usually do is expand all this, take all this out, and basically just choose Instagram feed videos, Facebook feed videos, maybe Instagram Explorer. Take out app sites, search results, in-stream videos. We'll leave that as ads on Facebook Reels. And under stories, have all the stories set except for Messenger. And we'll just click on next. Now at this point, you will create your actual ad. So for the purposes of this, we'll call it Sincala video 1 test. We want to turn this partnership off. Make sure your Facebook page and your Instagram account have been selected. So once you chose your Facebook page and Instagram account, scroll all the way to the bottom. Single video or image, leave that enabled. Scroll down the bottom. And here's where you will actually upload your media. So I've already uploaded this, so we can actually just choose one of the existing videos. Choose this one as an example. Choose the right dimensions. Hit next. Hit done. The videos will be populated. And what you want to do is scroll down the bottom here to your call to action. Hit listen now. and you want to populate your website. Now this website is actually the landing page that I'm using for Hyped It. So we'll put that there. Simply leave all the other options and hit publish. Now you can actually duplicate this ad by hitting the 3 dots and hitting duplicate, and actually create another ad with another ad creative. So a different video with the same song being used in the background. So guys, I hope you found this video interesting and it helps you out and it gave you a little bit of an insight as to how I'm actually promoting my releases through Facebook and Meta ads. Full discrepancy, I usually split my budget about 80% on Facebook and Meta ads. It's about 10% on some Hub and about 10% on some social media posts. This could include some pages on Instagram that might feature my track. So if you found this video interesting and it helped you out, please consider liking the video and hit the subscribe button. I try to do videos like these throughout the month, giving you insights into my production and also insights as to how I promote my music. So until next month, this is Shay Jose signing out.